Springdale Public Schools would like to thank the following sponsors: McLarty Daniel, Weikart Griffin, Sam's Furniture, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, Tyson Foods, and Explore Springdale.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McLarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McLarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mclartydaniel.com.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Smoking doesn't just affect you. It affects the ones you love most. Don't let the future be influenced by your bad decisions. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McLarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McLartydaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Hey Riley, will you come in here real quick?
Yeah, man, one sec.
Hey, so I'm just I'm looking through some film myself, and I was thinking if you would take a look at this. In other news, our Wildcat baseball team is going to face off against the.
Hold up. What are you doing with your arm? I mean, you're distracting the audience by your chicken dance.
Well, I just thought it would bring more attention to myself. No. Okay. Now we're going to talk about softball. The softball team, they did okay this year, and it's...
This is totally unprofessional. You're just spinning in circles, and it's not looking good, man.
Well, I thought that maybe the different angles would be kind of cool.
No.
Welcome back, guys. Here we are back in the Wildcat Sports Network studio. We're going to be talking a little bit about the softball.
Oh, my goodness, I'm done.
That I have the coaches in the studio talking about.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Springdale Public Schools would like to thank the following sponsors: McLarty Daniel, Weikart Griffin, Sam's Furniture, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, Tyson Foods, and Explore Springdale.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McLarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McLarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. We are so glad to be here tonight. We're excited about tonight. Mr. Darrow and I were just talking about what a buzz, the Hornets, get it? What a buzz there is about tonight. I'm Stephanie Anderson, the very proud principal of Helen Tyson Middle School. I became very festive tonight. I'm sure the kids are probably like, really, Miss Anderson? And you also wore that to our concert, because they're used to this at school, but I thought, you know, let's just keep the festivities going, right? All right, well, thank you so much for being here. I do want you to know we have so many events and exciting things going on at Helen Tyson tonight. Before we came today, we had a basketball game. Go Hornets, they played so hard tonight. Some rushed back that are sitting in bands, some are in choir, and I told the boys, I saw some of the boys at lunch today, I said, oh, it is my birthday. I wasn't really going to plug that. But anyway, I said, you know what I want for my birthday is I want a big win. And they said, yes, we'll do it. And the boys won tonight, so thank you guys. And the girls came back, I mean, strong second half. So I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud of all of them. And the parents, we were cheering, and the cheerleaders, it was exciting. So thank you. And so now we get to be excited to be here. Just a few things before we begin the concert is I want to let you know, first off, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for donating items to our food drive. It was very successful. If you have anything left you want to send, we'll take it through tomorrow. Our goal is to always give back. And our Hornets have a big servant heart. They really have been diligent about bringing food items and thinking of others and saying good morning and have a great day. I tell them a lot. I'm just so proud of you about how kind you are and thoughtful. And so thank you, because that really comes from home as well. And so parents, we just appreciate all that you do to support Helen Tyson Middle School. So thank you, parents. Yes, give yourself a round of applause, as you should. And students, we should give the parents a round of applause. We have 6 days until Christmas break. And I am also reminding students to finish strong with that. Parents, I do want to let you know that we have support, tutoring, whatever you'd like to call that, every single morning before school. Many teachers work with students during lunch if they'd like to. We have time after school. So if you feel like you're running out of time and you need a little extra something, our teachers are there for you and they want to help you every step of the way. So make sure that you take advantage of that. I also know that there's many teachers in the audience tonight. They are there for your kiddos before school, during school, after school, here tonight. And so I just want to thank also all of the Helen Tyson teachers that you go above and beyond to make Helen Tyson the best of the best. And we were just announced that we won 4 different awards for the state of Arkansas. The only middle school in Springdale, as well as beating most schools in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville. Give it up for Helen Tyson Middle School. Man, I'm proud. I am so proud. So thank you for choosing Helen Tyson. We know you have a choice, and it's because of leaders like Mr. Darrow, Ms. Parkhurst, Mr. Lloyd, the Fine Arts Program, Mr. Ford, Mr. Alonzo, Mr. Morris, Mr. Church, that make Helen Tyson an amazing place to be. So without further ado, welcome to this amazing concert. I'm thrilled that our band and choirs are performing on the same night, so we all get to see each other and support each other. Enjoy your evening, and thank you for being here.
Hey, Miss Anderson, could you come back up for just a second? I heard you mention something about a lot of events happening right now at Helen Tyson. Well, you all may not know this, but today's a pretty big day in the events of Miss Anderson. I think she would kill me if I said how old she was, but today is her birthday. So we are all, the band has decided that we want to sing, choir forgive us, okay? But we are going to invite you to sing Happy Birthday to Miss Anderson with us. So, you ready? You know, a few years ago, we got her up here and she did a great job. You'll probably see her on our spring concert. We actually asked some of our teachers to join us on our spring concert, and last year, Miss Anderson broke out her flute. And it was so cool to get to be standing there directing and looking over, and there she was playing her flute. So maybe she'll do that again this year. On behalf of the middle school band directors, I would like to welcome you to our 2019 holiday concert. For 97% of these students or more, this is their first concert ever performing on their new instrument. These students first started playing around September 1st, and since that time, they have learned so much. Those of you who are here and heard us warm up, you will know that it's kind of amazing to think that they've only been playing less than 2 9-week sessions. So really we started September 1st, so we're talking maybe about 12 to 13 weeks in that they've been playing, so we are so proud. How you see the band sitting right here is not how we see them every day. They are split into 11 beginning band classes, and we are very privileged to have those. So if a student plays the clarinet, they're in clarinet class, and they get time spent on just that instrument. Same goes for trumpet or French horn. They get a specific class for that, and we have some outstanding directors who help with that every day, and I'll be introducing them shortly. But let's go ahead and get started tonight with our first piece called Boom Boom Stomp. It's not a Christmas piece, but it is one of our favorites. Thank you for being here. I'm going to keep my comments brief tonight. As you can tell, I'm having a little bit of issue with my voice. I want to take a moment and introduce all of our band directors. I can't do this by myself. It takes great parents supporting their children in music. It takes our administration just seeing the importance of music education in a child's life, because as we all know, in band you learn much more than just how to play an instrument. You learn valuable life lessons. Sometimes they learn those lessons now, sometimes 20 years from now, they realize, wow, I learned that in band. And even though I'm a whole lot older now after 25 years of teaching, it is so cool to talk to students who I've had over the years. And they tell me, wow, I remember this, and this was something we did in band. So I think you will see as your child grows older that not only their musicianship grows, but their determination, their confidence, their self-discipline, just many, many things. So I hope you're already seeing that in your child, and I hope that they're seeing that in themselves as well. I'm Mr. Darrow. Each day I start my day at Helen Tyson. I teach clarinets, trumpets, French horns, saxophones, and baritones. We have Mr. Alonzo, we're going to ask him to step out. Mr. Alonzo, right there he is. Mr. Alonzo spends his afternoons at Helen Tyson Middle School. He teaches a flute and clarinet class. He also works at HAR-BER High School and is the assistant director at Southwest Junior High School. We also have Mr. Chris Church. Mr. Church has quite a long history in band. He taught for many years up in Willard, Missouri, near Springfield. He does a lot of judging out on the national circuit, but he's also our Southwest Junior High School head band director. He spends his time at both HAR-BER, or at all three, HAR-BER and Southwest, and Helen Tyson. He teaches the trombones, the baritones, and the tuba classes. And then Mr. Morris, I think he probably logs the most miles of any teacher in the district. And I don't see him, maybe he'll stick his head out. Mr. Morris starts at HAR-BER High School. He goes to Central, to Southwest, to Hellstern, to Helen Tyson, and back to HAR-BER every day. And he is just constantly, so I'm certain, I know you all know the traffic around here, so I just don't know what it would be like to have to be in that traffic. Maybe he's found some really good routes otherwise. Our second piece that we're going to play tonight is The Good King Rocks. It is a piece that probably is our most challenging, and the reason for that is because the instruments, that first song that you heard, it's pretty much everybody plays all the way through. This song is a little bit more tricky. There are times where the students have to sit out and what we call rest for a few measures, and some of those entrances are tricky, so I'm very pleased with them. They've done a great job on the piece, and we're happy to present it tonight, and it's called The Good King Rocks.
This time of year, everyone thinks of, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year coming up right after that. And a lot of times we count our blessings, but hopefully we count our blessings all year long. Something that's very positive that we have here, if you look at the facilities we're in right now, the support that the school board, downtown administration staff support band and choir at the middle school level, junior high level, and high school level is phenomenal. And when we're in it here in Springdale, I think sometimes we might lose sight of that. Music programs around not only the state of Arkansas, but all over this part of the country are not supported like we are. And to give you an idea, I think rough numbers, at Helen Tyson we have approximately 600 students. Tonight you're hearing about 400 of them performing. And those numbers in themselves are pretty phenomenal when you think 60% of the student body at Helen Tyson Middle School are involved in band and choir. And that's something that I know I'm thankful for. I know the band staff is. Hopefully you all as parents and grandparents, family members appreciate that too, because it's a phenomenal, great program. And you can tell that these kids have come a long, long way. But think a minute, 60% is pretty huge.
Every year when we finish this concert, I have emails and I have parents come up to me and say, I never would have thought that these kids, after starting in September, would sound like they do today. I have to say, I'm pretty amazed sometimes myself. But what I'd like for you to do before they play their last song is, would you all let them know by applause how amazed you are with how well they're doing up on stage tonight? There's a few times that I go to band concerts, and sometimes when you hear beginning band, you're not quite sure what you're hearing. It says in the program that you're supposed to be hearing jingle bells, but it doesn't sound anything like it. To have 160 students sitting on stage, and within 2 rehearsals, this has happened in 2 rehearsals. They rehearsed Friday for an hour. We rehearsed today for about 45 minutes. Other than that, this has all been done in their class. So that's a lot of magic that takes place in the classrooms with the directors collaborating and then being able to put all this together. So we are so fortunate and we are so blessed to have your students here working with us each day and us working with them. Finally, I would like to take a moment tonight to thank you for being here. I'm sure that many of you didn't know what to expect when you showed up. I know many of you are here to hear the choir, but I hope that you've enjoyed hearing the band. And if you're here to hear the band tonight, I hope that you'll stick around and hear our phenomenal choir program as well. They always have something special to offer, great music. Can I just get a show of hands real quick? How many of our band students are also choir students? Would you raise your hands? So band students, how many of you are choir students as well? Keep raising them if you're a choir student. As I look over to my French horn class, that's what happened to our loading crew today. We got there and we usually have 13 French horns, and we had, I think, 4 of us who loaded the truck. So that's okay, French horns. We'll let you all help us unload tomorrow. Folks, before we end, I'd like to say right after the band finishes, we will be moving the choir students to their next performance area, so they know kind of what to do at this point. We will have just a few minutes intermission to sweep the stage clean of the chairs and of the stands and to set up the choir risers. If you're an old stagehand or a parent who wouldn't mind helping us stack chairs, we promise it'll make everybody's evening go a little bit quicker, and especially here up on stage. So if you wouldn't mind helping just a few parents step up. If it looks like we have more help than we need, you can go ahead and go sit back down, but we would like some help just getting the chairs stacked up, the stands put on the rack, so we can get on to the choir portion of the program. Thank you so much for being here. It's a busy time of year, but we hope that we have helped spread a little bit of holiday joy tonight, and that you'll continue to enjoy the holidays with your family. It's not just about giving gifts, it's about making special memories and spending that time together. So we hope you get a good opportunity just to relax, to breathe, and do that. So again, thank you for being here tonight. We will finish finish up with Holiday Sing-Along, and if you would like to join us, if you recognize the tune, feel free to sing out and help us spread the Christmas joy. Thanks again.
Springdale Public Schools would like to thank the following sponsors: McLarty Daniel, Wycart Griffin, Sam's Furniture, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, Tyson Foods, and Explore Springdale.